Okay, firstly, if you don't know how to get the local files, or you don't want to mess around going through all of the files to try and find it, because it is in an awkward place, you simply go to your game, right click on it, go to properties, and it'll bring up this. Then you click on local files and browse. And then you can just minimize that, cross that off, and then you're here. You want data, and then you want config. So in this config file, what we're going to do is firstly go into the blocks and then search, Control F, search for CNT like we want a granite sink. So we want to find the actual granite sink. So if I maximize this, bring this to the top, because it only searches from where your cursor actually is, where it's actually placed. Right, this should work. CNT granite sink. Copy that. Cross that off. Cross that off. And then go into items. Now in items we want to find. Okay, so in the items we want to find drink jar empty. It's literally this simple. Find. So we want the actual drink jar empty, which will be coming up soon. Here we are. So drink jar empty. Get rid of that. Literally all we have to do to make the empty drink jar take water from the sink is to go here. Let's go here first and paste that in so we don't lose that. Take this, copy, down there, tab it across and paste it. We take this name here and we put that over this name. And we definitely make sure that you change this to the next number up. So it's got it in line there, 1 to 6 there up, and it's a granite sink. So then we can delete this bit here. Actually, I'm going to keep it copied because we're going to need it, but we'll delete that. So then we save. Make sure you always save. So all we've done is added that granite sink in the drink jar empty, which by the way is change item to drink jar river water. So this is what happens when you actually use that drink jar on that item. So now from there, that will work. If you find a granite sink in the world, that will work now. But if you want to make a granite sink as well, then we need to find the recipes folder right there. Open this up, come down to the bottom, paste in the granite sink. So we've got the name. Copy this one above, paste that in, and then put the name over that other name, like that. And then we can delete that. You can change these to whatever you want, but I'm just going to leave it at that right now, so it's simple. And it kind of makes sense as well. A spring and metal pipe and wood kind of makes sense. So you can change the numbers of how many you want to make it work. Press save if it lets me. Press save on that. Cross that off. And then open the game up. And it should all be working. Okay, so here we are back in the game. Now what we can do is we can look up sink. So here's the sink, here's the wood, the pipe and the spring that we need, just as we go, so we can make that. And now let's place that in. We've got empty drink jars here. As you can see, I can't do anything with them. Go up to this, right click, it fills it up, and then you can take them over to here and cook water. Okay, so as you can see that works. Let's jump back into the edits and I'll show you some more. So here we are back in the items notepad. So what I've done is, if I find potion, so I create a potion. This is another item that you could just make from what the game already offers you. So potion, what I did here is a little bit tricky, because I took the first aid bandage and the red tea and I basically combined them, and I came up with a red drinking potion. So you drink it and get your health back. So basically here, this is like the red tea parts of the actual code for it, and then here's what the red tea does. Most of that is red tea, and then from here it just goes on, literally just copy and paste this from the first aid bandage. It's quite a lot, but it literally is just a copy and paste. And then from there I just change a few of these numbers here, and they just how much health do I want back. Simple things like that. It sounds a lot more simple than it was to do, but you always make sure that you save it, and then you go into recipes right here and just scroll it to the bottom, and down here we have potion. So I spelled it exactly the same way, same as all the others. Just copy that in and just put in the items you want to use it. Okay, make sure you save that, and then when you load up the game you'll see that we have a potion that I can craft and that I can use. Same we went for the sink, I can craft the sink and I can use it by getting water from it. Okay, now we're back in the game. There's the sink, remember we did that. And now if I open the inventory I can pick up pot, potion. So I need a bottle of water. Let's find a bottle of water. Potion. So I can craft this potion now. 20 seconds. In the meantime, what I'm going to do is get hurt. I'm getting my health back already, but okay. Okay, so here's the potion. So if I use it, we'll notice that he drinks. It made the drinking sound, everything like normal, and I got health back, health recovery. So that worked. Okay, so I'm back. I'm here in the vehicles XML. I just wanted to show you mini bike. This works with all vehicles, but the mini bike, you can see here that we have, hold on, velocity. So if you change this velocity, let's say 10 and 20, we just speeded up the bike. So this is your max velocity, so that was 7 and 10. I put 10 and 20. We just made it faster. There's also a torque minimum here. So if I put minimum 1000, maximum 2000, we just speeded it up. So it's very handy. Just make it go faster, and you can do that with all of the vehicles. If you say down here, it's got vehicle, motorcycle, and there will be 4x4, all of them. So you just hit file and save, and then we'll come out of that one. Okay, so I've just jumped over to the entities class XML. I've just scrolled down a little bit to the player mal, and if you just scroll down just a little bit here to this section, you'll see items on enter in game, survival mode, single player and multiplayer. So if you just change this, which I'll do right now, if you change this here, I want to start with just the torch. So I take that out, and I take that out there, and I'll start with just the torch. So I'm going to do that the same on this one. Put that there and take that out there as well. And I might as well do it the same with this. Although, yep, melee torch is there. Just makes it a little bit harder, a little bit more interesting when you start the game. So I'll start the game now, fresh game, with just the melee torch, just the torch. And also there's so much other stuff on here that you can actually change. But as you scroll down, you can see how much there is in this file. But you should get to all the zombies. There's the female player, so this extends from the male. So whatever you want, you can just have the same. And then you get onto all of the zombies. So this is the zombie template male. From here, you can just change anything you want. From the damage to the ragdoll, the weight, the size, the physical body, everything. In fact, I actually made a zombie that shot a fireball, but it was using the projectile of the zombie cop that vomits on you, and I changed it into a fireball, so it actually shot a fireball, which was using just this entities class. So there's quite a lot on there that you can actually do. Let's jump onto another one. Okay, I'm here in the biomes XML. So here, simply sub-biome probability. So the probability that this sub-biome, burnt forest, will spawn once you load a new game is 0.22. I guess that's percent. So in this file, this is the same. It shows you every biome and every sub-biome, and you literally just change a percentage to make it more, come out more. So right here, if I wanted this sub-biome here, or to come out a lot more, I'll just change this 0 to maybe a 1, 2, 3, whatever, or change these numbers, just up the numbers, and that will just maybe make your map look a bit better, or more how custom you want it. So if I jump over into the spawning biome, spawning XML, I mean, we have everything from the biomes are here. So max spawn count, this actually relates to the enemies in that biome. So max spawn count is 1 for this time of day, entity zombie all in downtown industrial area and commercial. So here you can just change all these numbers and make a hell of a lot more zombies, or take away zombies or zombie dogs, or customize it however you like. So that's all right there. And you can see there's plenty more in there. There's a big file of all the zombies, all the towns, everything. That's your spawning. If we jump over into the random world game mixer XML, this is where you can find things like mountains, desert mountains, and the hills, and the biomes and lakes, and you can change all of their probabilities and the sizes and everything about them. So it's really good amount of stuff that you can actually customize in this game to bring into your game to make your own game a custom game. So I'm going to leave this episode there. If there's anything else you would like to know, or anything you'd like me to help you with, then just hit me up in the comments, and remember to like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next video.